Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. If you're new here, it's great to have you. If you're returning, it's great to have you back. I just wanted to keep you guys all updated with how I'm recovering from surgery. Obviously, past the, cautious recovery part, and we're moving more into physical exercise and getting back into some of my hobbies. So, with that being said, if you're interested in what I am talking about and want to continue to see how I progress, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave some comments or some recommendations of what you want me to make. And with that being said, kind of just want to get into the video. Gonna really free flow and kind of just talk about different things that I've been dealing with and noticed in changing as I continue to push myself and exercise a little bit more often. And there's some good things. There's some odd feelings that I haven't had in quite a while, and obviously some feelings of achievement. So just wanted to get into that with you guys and just talk about some of the things that I'm doing, some of the things I plan on doing very soon, and how my days are going. So, with that being said, gonna get right into it, starting off with what I am doing. So, right now, I am walking every single day. We have a walking pad. It's like a treadmill, but it's a little bit slower. And even though it's not a treadmill, it still works. I'm able to get some steps in. I don't have to go outside when the weather is abysmal, and it also gives me a great excuse to stay down there and play some lacrosse. We have a unfinished side of the basement, so I just use that side and throw it against the foundation in there. Works like a regular wall ball, session. If you know what that is. If you don't, basically, if you don't have a friend, you throw it against the wall. The wall is gonna throw that rubber ball right back at you, and you gotta catch it. It helps you get a ton of reps in, and it's one of those staples that I always stick to, and I'm gonna keep doing because I enjoy it, and it also makes me a better player. And I think that if you can enjoy something and it will also improve your game, um, that's super, super important. So I'm obviously going to keep doing that. It's a lot of fun. Kind of just let you get into that like flow state, a little coast a little bit, and then just get some reps in. Keep throwing the ball, switch hands, throwing the ball, and it's a lot of fun. I know it sounds weird, and it may not be if you don't play lacrosse or you don't do a lot of wall ball, but for me, it's very relaxing. It's very calming, and it's also very accessible. It's something that I have access to, and it's also just like a sport I enjoy in general. So I've been doing that. Regarding the walking, I actually do like walking quite a bit. Um, I know that sounds weird because I sounded like I was complaining a little bit, possibly, but I do like getting some steps in on the walking mat. I would like to go a little bit faster, and slowly progress, but I'm already capped out at the top speed. I think it only goes like 3.8 miles per hour, which is enough to get like warm and maybe like a little bit of a sweat if you go long enough, but it's not really like anything that is really pushing me, physically exerting me to the point I'm like, if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. When you're doing conditioning in a sport, you know what you're doing, is conditioning you when you are doing it. And this one is kind of one of those that's like I'm at the threshold of where, like, I'm maxed out. I'm maxed out. I'm hitting the limit. I can't go any that, like, and I'm comfortable now. So I want to try to figure out how to, I guess, escalate that into like a higher threshold so I can improve from here and basically double that. Um, I think one of the big ones, and it's actually very underrated. It's hard to do in the beginning, takes a little bit of practice, is speed jump roping. So you get like the little thin wire ropes, and you just go really fast, and you do that for, even if you just do it for 5 minutes starting out. I think when I first started out doing it a couple years ago, I couldn't do it for 5 minutes. I was exhausted. Um, Then, you up it to, maybe 7.5 or 10 minutes. Then you go a little bit more. Sometimes I go 15. Some, if I really feel like pushing myself, I'll go for 30. Get a lot of steps in. You're going really fast the whole time. Your hands are going, your legs are going. There's also different ways you can practice your footwork while doing a high level cardio. So that's very important. I think that's something I know I'm going to incorporate at some point, and hopefully I'll be able to share that with you guys, whether it's in short form, because I put a lot of short form stuff out. So keep your eyes out for that type of stuff if you're interested. And also, I'm going to be lifting more weights. I have to clean up the basement a little bit. When I was inactive, it kind of got stocked up with a lot of tables, art supplies, luggage, and that all has to get rearranged and moved because it's all around the bench and the weights and the bars, like no deadlifting, anything like that. So that is something that is a 1 day like thing, but I might need some help because these are like, the big folding tables, the really big things, and there's not really a lot of room for error when you're carrying one of these on your own. I don't need to take anything out in the basement that is already at risk of being broken. So, um, other than that, I'm very, very excited to get back into it, and I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time sharing with you guys. I feel like I'm getting better every single day. And even just looking in the mirror, like physically, I feel like I look better. And it's only been a few days. So I know that what I'm doing is working. And I've done it in the past, and it's worked for me also. So I know that it will work for me right now. So that's, a big one, is knowing that it's going to help. Um, and so I'm really excited to continue to get better, share that with you guys because you guys are great. You've been very supportive with this, and I'm really looking forward to it. So if you really want to see more of this, I'm gonna try to figure out filming because I don't really have a camera. I have a card with a lot of storage on it, and I've been burning through USB drives like crazy. So just in case anything gets taken down, you never know. But yeah, just subscribe to the channel if you're interested. Hit that notification bell. Hit me with those recommendations, those reminders about doing cardio, exercising, fitness. If that's what you want to see, I want to share that with you guys. I want to share that with other people. Show that anybody can do it. No matter what you're recovering from. I'm recovering from my third brain surgery, and I want to lift weights. Before it's week 7, basically, and that's pushing it a little bit, but for me, I feel comfortable doing it, and I got the go ahead from my doctor. So that's really all the important things. With that being said, if you feel like you are being challenged physically, mentally, you have some sort of challenge that's going on, and you don't think you can overcome it, I personally believe in your ability to do something great. Never quit on yourself. I am still fighting my own battles. I am not going to quit on myself. I will not quit on you guys. So please do not quit on yourself. Don't quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable in that sense. I really look forward to talking to you all very, very soon. I hope you all are staying healthy, happy, and have a great rest of your day.